Hello everyone, welcome to One Connected Love. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Christina.
And we're true twin flames in union. And we're here to bring you this week's Twin Flame Union energy card reading. This will be a reading for the Twin Flame Collective. The deck we'll be using today is Moonology by Yasmin Boland. And we've already pre-shuffled the deck. We haven't looked at the cards yet, but we'll go ahead and get started. So the first card we're going to pull today is the underlying energy or the theme of this reading. And that card is Balance, Spirituality, and Practicality. Full Moon in Pisces.
Well, I love this. And this is especially pertinent to the Lionsgate portal, which is peaking this week on Tuesday, August 8th, 8/8. And so the Lionsgate portal, it's whether you, believe it or not, it's basically a time where you're cosmically supported in setting intentions for your growth. It's just the stars are aligned and it's just an extra boost, giving you extra confidence in really claiming the things that you desire in your heart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and what I feel for this card, that with that boost, it's important to remain balanced. What I get with this is like balancing spirituality and practicality. So balancing being in your head, but also being in your heart. Balancing logic and emotion is another way to say it. And that's really the theme of where we'll be going with this reading.
Yeah, and I want to say, with this theme, like when you're in the spiritual, when you're in the spiritual community, there's a lot of ideas of manifestation and that it's just something that's going to happen to you.
Right. And
that's not how it is. It takes work. It takes effort, right? You have to do things. We are physically incarnated. You have to do things to make your manifestations come true. And so I believe what this card is pointing us to is to stay grounded and recognize that it's safe to put in the effort, and at the same time it's not about just effort, it's about being aligned. Yeah.
Good. All right, so the next card we're pulling is the current energy for the collective, and that is A Time to Give Rather Than Take, New Moon in Virgo.
Yeah, I think this is pointing to the collective has had a big shift in the past several months, and there's been a lot of people have been experiencing a lot of their desires coming to fruition, and I feel that the energy of this card is you're not done yet. It's not time to retire and and not do anything. It's still time to push. It's still time to give an effort and really to love by doing.
Right. And I feel like A Time to Give Rather Than Take is what's coming up for me is it's important to recognize the difference between taking and receiving.
Yeah.
When you're giving, you're actually also receiving. You're open, right? When you're giving out of love, you're also open to receiving love within yourself. And what I get is from this is to be open in your heart. Be open to unconditional love for yourself. And through this Lionsgate portal and these powerful energies, you will also be open to receiving.
Yeah.
Good. So the next card we're pulling is for the Divine Feminine Collective, and this is in the challenge position. So this is what they're working through right now. And the card that I get is The Energy is Gaining Momentum, Waxing Moon.
Yeah, in the position of a challenge, what I feel is that this card is pointing to if there's something you're resisting, it's important to make a choice. It's important to choose peace. It's important to let go of resistance, because it is a good thing that the energy is gaining momentum. But if there's something you're resisting, you're going to feel that resistance intensify, or the discomfort of that resistance intensify if you're not willing to let it go.
Right, and with the resistance specifically, the words that I feel coming up are get out of your own way.
Mm-hmm.
So the Divine Feminine Collective is working on like getting out of their own way and allowing things to flow.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing as resistance. When you're resisting love, you're in your own way. So it's important to allow yourself to be open here. Good. So the next card we have here is the resolution energy for the Divine Feminine Collective. And that is You Are Good Enough, full moon in Virgo. This is another green, another heart chakra energy, it feels like.
Yeah, we're not quite in Virgo season yet, but there is a lot of Virgo energy in this reading. And Virgo is a very service-oriented, very grounded sign.
Yeah, I feel like specifically with this is that you're good enough. What I feel is that I think the Divine Feminine Collective feels like they have to like put all of their effort in terms of like physical like effort, stressful effort, force into moving their life forward. But it's really about, you still have to do things like Christina said, but it's always from a place of peace and it's always from a place of surrender, in that just being yourself, you're already enough to receive your dreams, to receive your twin flame and love, and just to move your life forward and ascend. Good. So the next card we have here is for the Divine Masculine Collective, and this is in the challenge position. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. How funny. We got lots of similar energies coming up here in the cards.
Oh yeah, the first card was the full moon in Pisces.
Full moon in Pisces.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what do you get from meditate and contemplate?
Well, actually, not to get too into astrology, but Pisces is the like opposing sign, I'm pretty sure, to Virgo. Yes, I believe so. So Pisces is the opposing sign to Virgo. It's like the opposite energy. Pisces is where Virgo is very grounded and service oriented. Pisces is it's a water sign. It's very flowy. It's very intuitive. It's very dreamy. And so I think what this is pointing to, especially in the challenge position for the Divine Masculine, is kind of the opposite energy, the same energy of like go within and like really be with yourself within. Yeah.
This is what that makes sense, because it's what I get from like the beginning, where I was like balancing like logic and emotion. For me, the challenge for Divine Masculines is like get out of your head and more into your heart space. Like you said, be more in tune with yourself and more in tune with your feelings. It doesn't mean abandon your thoughts and logic, and but it just means be more balanced and realize that it's safe to drop down into your feelings and feel all your feelings.
Yeah.
Good. And feeling all your feelings is what keeps you open, right?
Right.
Good. So the next card is the resolution energy for the Divine Masculine Collective, and that is be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. Yeah, that feels good. And what I get from this is the energy of like taking responsibility, claiming yourself. I think with the previous card in the challenge position, it's very hard to get like lost in very easy, to get lost in your thoughts and really be ungrounded. But the challenge, right, for the Divine Masculine is to ground, and you resolve that by taking responsibility, claiming your relationship with yourself, and claiming the importance and the value of having a relationship with yourself.
Yeah.
And when you do that, and you surrender in that space, then you can allow yourself to be more present with yourself. Good. So the last card we have here is the completion energy for the reading, and that is hold your vision, fixed moon.
So what I feel that's about is like claim your desires, what you really desire. Your desires were given to you by the divine. They have purpose. They're meant for you to claim, right? If there's something you really desire in your heart, it's safe to claim it. And what that means is allow yourself to desire it. You know, it's safe to have that desire. At the same time, you do have to surrender the how to the universe, right? When you try to make it happen yourself, that's where, you know, things can go awry. But when you truly surrender how it's going to happen to the universe and just claim what you desire in your heart, that's really the recipe for, you know, your dreams coming true.
Yep. For me, like, to build on top of that, what I get is like, go the distance, fully show up for yourself. Now, again, that doesn't mean in terms of like force or exertion, but it means in terms of like fully claiming your responsibility with yourself, surrendering. It's an intention. There you go. It's not through like exertion or force, but it's through intention with yourself.
Yeah.
And kind of like the hold your vision is kind of like sustain that relationship with yourself is what I get.
Yeah, I feel that.
Good. All right, does that feel good to you?
Yeah, it feels complete to me.
All right, well, we hope you liked this week's reading. We do these readings every week, so if you liked this video, feel free to like and subscribe to our channel. Once again, we are Daniel and Christina, and we are Ascension coaches, so we do group coaching, we have private coaching, we also do private readings. We can help you with your journey. So if you're interested in checking out our services or you need to claim support, check out our website below at oneconnectedlove.com. And as always, thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you next time. Take care.